Welcome back to Frugoni Open Fire Cooking. It's football season, and for today we have a game day recipe that is so rare and so delicious that doesn't even have a name. Vamos! Today we're gonna do an Argentinian-inspired recipe. It's called cabutia. It's grilled cabutia with cheese, but we're gonna do an Argentinian version, a Texas version, and a gringo version. In Argentina we use a bigger squash that is cabutia, but here in Texas I found acorn squash. So basically what it is, we're gonna grill this squash, we're gonna add cheese, and we're gonna add cream, and we're gonna make a fondue. Okay, now we're gonna prep. Get a small knife. This is gonna be the lead of your cheese, how you call it? Cheese pop? Puck. Pot. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be the lead of your cheese pot. And remember, I keep thinking about what name we should put it, but you have to help me on that one, okay? Because this recipe is so rare that doesn't have a name. So the first thing we're gonna do is make a hole, get all the seeds, but just the seeds, okay? I want all the squash inside. That's another thing, right? I want it to sit steady, so I'm gonna cut this thing without damaging. Okay, squash are all done. Just a light season. I'm gonna do salt and pepper, just the basics. And important, a nice quality, good quality olive oil. Okay, next what we're gonna do is like a base so the squash can sit on it. The only purpose of this is to maintain the shape once we're cooking it, right, and gets all soggy, to maintain it doesn't break in the bottom. But because it's open fire, we're gonna keep rotating. That's good to have like a nice base like that. Okay, pumpkin, no, la concha de tu hermana. Okay, squash ready. For today's grill, we have the Alamo Pro from Fogues TX. Let's go. Okay guys, now I have a big fire here, so what we're gonna do is gonna put it right next to the fire. The radiant heat is gonna warm it up, and I'm thinking with this kind of heat, every 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna do 1/4 of turn. Let's talk about the ingredients. In all of them, we're gonna put cream and cheese, and we're gonna mix it with the squash, and that's gonna be the gooey, the cheesy, the queso, part of the recipe. And then we're gonna add a special ingredients for each of one of the squashes. The Argentinian, we're gonna add corn, because corn and squash is the two main ingredients of a very traditional dish that is called locro. That's the Argentinian. The Texan, of course, jalapeno, bacon and cream cheese. That's the Texan one. For the gringo, Velveeta and Rotel. Vamos. While this is cooking, now we need to grill the bacon, we need to make some steaks and some sausage to go with the squasho. Squasho, that's a good name, right? Squasho? Is that squash and queso? I don't know. Cheese pot, I don't know. Again, help me in the comments, we need to find a good name for this recipe. Dale, vamos. So, what's dip without chips, right? So I have a big cauldron full of used lard. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's already used. We made some empanadas, but we're gonna reuse it, no problem at all. So we're gonna have chips, we're gonna cook some sausage, we're gonna cook some steaks, and everything we're gonna dip into this deep, cheesy, I don't know, man, I'm still thinking about the name. Help me out. Okay guys, almost 1 hour in, and check this out. So now we're gonna be very carefully, we're gonna start scratching the edges and try to mix everything like a mashed potato without damaging the exterior, right? See, we're gonna leave a little bit, okay? Not all the way to the skin. That's that. And now we're gonna start with why not the Argentinian one? We're gonna eyeball everything. We're gonna add a little bit of cream. Heavy cream. We're gonna go with the corn, grilled corn, 2 scoops, mix it, and then the most important part, the cheese. You're gonna use some provolone cheese, but you guys can use mozzarella or any cheese that melts good. Don't be shy. So we're gonna put back the lid and back to the grill. Be very careful. This part is when you have to be very careful. And now the next one, same deal. Check this out. Let's go Texan, okay? Instead of cream, we're gonna put cream cheese, jalapeno and bacon. And also we need provolone cheese because we need that pull, we need that melt, right? Back to the grill. And the last one, let's go gringo. How you say that?
Velveeta.
Velveeta, American's favorite, okay? Let's try it. Is this even cheese? Why is it so cheap? I don't want to hate it. I know 90% of Americans love Velveeta. I'm gonna put a little bit of provolone just to put some real cheese on it. Okay, I'm not hating. Okay, now fresh tomatoes from the garden, okay? Okay, back to the grill. We're gonna cook them for super slow heat. We're gonna put heat around it. Maybe I'm thinking another 30 minutes. And while that is cooking, we're gonna cook steak and we're gonna fry some chips in the lard. We're gonna season the steaks just with salt. These are beautiful New York strips. This is gonna be hot and fast. I'm guessing 4 to 5 minutes aside because it's not a thick steak. So let's go. And this is a tip, guys. I don't know. Sometimes it looks ridiculous, right? When people salt from here. But let me show you something, right? If you're close here, see how I group the salt there? But if we go up here, look. See? More even. Santi here makes fun of me. He said I'm doing the show, right? The showman. But it actually works. Okay. Alright, chips. Isn't that beautiful, man? Look at me, I look Mexican already, dude. Look at this. Órale, órale, güey! I'm touching here and it feels refrigerator cold. Maybe we are like 1.5 minutes in to cook. Same here. So when you start feeling like a little warm, that means that it's time to flip. Same concept when you cook a big piece of beef, right? 4 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on this side. I think we like it on the medium rare side. I'm gonna just cook a little bit the fat cap, and they're done. Again, I like it medium rare to rare. Okay, 30 more minutes. Total, it was probably 1.5 hours. And now, very, very careful. We're gonna start mixing all the ingredients. Ooh, this is the Argentinian one. You have to mix all the squash with all the corn and all the ingredients we put. This is the one, the Texas one. Check this out. Oh. And now, ooh, the gringo one. Look at the gringo one. Oh! I'm very excited. I'm very happy how this turned out. I'm gonna pair the gringo Velveeta cheese one with the chips, Argentinian, of course, steak, and we have the homemade jalapeno and cheddar sausage with the Texas one. Santi, are you ready for the testing? Vamos. Okay, Texas first. Vamos. Super good. Texas 100%. That spiciness from the jalapeno, the bacon, cream cheese. Vamos, vamos Texas, carajo, okay? Steak, Argentinian one. I mean, I'm a fan of steak, of course, who's not? And the corn, I like corn, man. The gringo one, okay? Vamos. I hate to say, for a game day, for that kind of food, I think I'm gonna go with the chips, right? Velveeta to the win, vamos. Okay guys, this is it. This is the end of our recipe. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know how we can call this queso, cheese pot, cheesy, whatever. I don't know. Help me on the comments because we need to put a name on this recipe. If you like content like this, we will be posting every week. So subscribe to our channel. Give us idea on what you want to see, what you want to learn. So remember, open fire grilling is not a way of cooking, it's a way of life. Vamos, Frugoni out. Vamos. Boom.